Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
I don't like the way this nigger's looking at me. What the fuck happened? What happened? I got kicked. Oh, my PlayStation's acting slow. What the fuck? Did you get the stream, Alex?
Why would I see it?
On your phone, nigga.
No.
Bro, I sent you a message. I'm fucking ready, man. I'm fucking ready. No, you haven't. Doesn't matter, nigga. I'm on you.
I'm Todd Grisham and the Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fight.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, I love this place.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Catch and shoot. This fight has a real good flow to it. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Through the uppercut, but did not score. Just avoids the left uppercut. That counter shot lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
him clean. These punches coming from every angle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all the time. He threw a punch and just got countered. Which fighter will say no mas? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about it.
And there's the bell for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Good counter punching. He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again.
Down goes Lomachenko. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. There's a scoring blow. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And he scores with the counter. Talk about Robinson in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly consistent. Let's get it started in round 3. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Perfect counter shot. Those counter punches have enough to hurt. You'd like to see more jabs. Swing and a miss with that hook. Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. This is like a match made in heaven.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
They blocked the left there. Well done with that counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. He misses with that straight left. You believe what we are seeing. Every time he throws a punch, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously...
Here we go to the fourth round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
The straight right just misses. The stamina is off the charts. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That one will count. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Every Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Didn't wait long. Did you see that? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Incredible work rate. There's a counter shot. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
That hook was off target. The perfect counter lands. Missing with the hook. Solid punch. Beautiful counter punch. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You've got to wonder
What you're doing.
This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Punch, counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? off that time counter shot. They exchange punches. That jab doesn't find a home. Is he going to punch himself out, though? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. And that hook misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Lomachenko in trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it.
Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trally's up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city.
What a night we expect it to be. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Here comes the pride of Wales, super middleweight, light heavyweight world champion. He has never Sugar Ray.
This bout is...
What a pleasure. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with the straight left. And he scores with the counter. He misses with that straight left. Beautiful counter shot. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Good counter punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Nice job by him to block that jab. Big whiff with the right hook. And he misses with the left uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got...
Good round.
Here we go. It's round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nobody home with that hook. Through the straight left, but it won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he misses with that straight left. throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. These two were made for each other. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to...
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Swing and a miss with that hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Punch, counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Get back out there and win the round. Great round, great round. Now relax.
And there's the bell for round 3. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Looking to land the hook. These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just misses with that jab. A perfect counter lands. And he misses with that straight left. Misses with the straight left. Nice stop, but that won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. perfect punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance with...
Stick him on the end of the jab.
And there's the bell to start round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That punch lands. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. How about that time counter shot? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Misses with the straight left. Catch and shoot. Stamina is off the chart. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Missing with the left hook. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be...
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat back grid like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.